After joining, I literally realized that the company I was at, I wasn't going to get that there. And I quit. I just quit my job, walked away from the salary, walked away from the benefits, all of it, took a month off, started at a new company, immediately got promoted $20,000 more than my salary after working with you.
Hey there, Casey Ship here, fitness model, hormone expert, and a master energy healer. I help goal-oriented women clear out the reason why nothing has worked and finally step into their purpose and get everything they've ever wanted.
12 years ago, I started in the transportation industry and logistics and really was unfulfilled and had zero direction on what I was doing and didn't really even know what I wanted to do or if it was going to be a long-term goal. Felt like I needed to be a stay-at-home mom and kind of went into that role. Again, very unguided, didn't really have any goals financially for myself, didn't have any goals career-wise for myself. I kind of just fell into that role of mom life and let the mom life become my identity. Once you start to heal those wounds and you come up with like who you are and you start to really create who you are, you gain a lot of confidence. And so with that, I came into a new company and I literally just grabbed the bull by the horns and started going after it. Went through a few rounds of interviews on it and landed that job. After working with you.
Did the confidence come from the stuff you learned here, or where did that come from?
I basically just decided I was going to take a month off and really do some work. So I spent a lot of time journaling and learning and utilizing the tools we learn in Hotmomz and the codes. I just spent a lot of time reading and putting in time and effort on myself. Again, the confidence and the self-worth was there from doing the work and putting in the time. And I also felt very confident about talking to them about financially what I needed and what I wanted and what I saw for myself.
What was the problem? Like, would you say just that one problem that you had before working with me?
I really had a lot of self-deprecation. Like I would beat myself up mentally a lot. And I was in a bad mom space. Like I was short-tempered because I wasn't putting time into myself. Like I looked at putting time into myself as being very, very selfish. That's the mentality. And that was kind of the relationship that I came from. You're a stay-at-home mom. That's your job. Like you don't deviate away from that. Your job is to just give all the time. Some of your work helps you understand like your origins and those things that trigger you. Like I also am I'm in a great relationship, but I had to make sure that I wasn't allowing those things that came from my past relationship got brought into my future relationship. It's almost like PTSD. It's like
100%.
Yeah, it's insane how somebody can beat it into your head that like you're failing if like the house is messy, when really it's like I'm a less stressed, less agitated and angry person if I put the time into myself.
So why did you choose to work with me and join the program specifically over all the other ones? I mean, you especially, you have a ton to choose from. So why this one?
I've known you personally outside of this. I know that you and I kind of were in that same like competitor mentality for a long time. And we were searching for these like ways to get like super fit. And I knew that you had a process that was going to fix a lot of encompassing features, but do it in a much more manageable time frame without making myself want to like throw myself down the stairs because I couldn't do 40 hours of cardio this week or whatever. Like I've done other programs. I've done, big name programs before, but I was spending 3-4 hours a day on training. And that's not feasible when you work full time and you're a mom of kids. Like that's just not feasible and it's not healthy. And your outlook is more about encompassing and healing the whole and not just your physical looks. You know what I mean? But honestly, for me, the mental work has been so beneficial to just my physical work because I have a clear headspace. I'm like, when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, bad. Like, I see the physical changes. I see that I'm not having to spend so many hours in the gym and a completely different optimal level. It's wild. And then what people don't realize is that when your body is functioning optimally, like so much of your life is so clear. So understanding that why is huge for me. And I think the program directly addresses the whys in almost every single aspect of your life.
As a result, because I hear you say mindset, what exactly was the outcome?
The outcome, honestly, was like a lot of freedom, especially with changing your outlook. But freedom encompasses like how I feel when it comes to having confidence, having and understanding my self-worth, not feeling like I have to fit in a box.
Where do you think you would be right now if you did not take action and work with me and join the program?
In a bad headspace, like not understanding who I am. I think a lot of clarity has come with starting the program. And I feel like if I was not working with you actively, I just feel like I would have a lot of lost ambition. I'd be stagnant. There's something huge. And I know a lot of women know this, but being surrounded by go-getters and people that are hungry is a huge, huge reason why this program is very, very different and successful. Everybody is gunning. I want you to be successful. Watch me be successful. Yes. So I feel like without, if I hadn't called you, if I hadn't have shown my face, if I hadn't even been vulnerable with this situation, I'd be sitting in that same seat wondering where I'm going, what's floundering. Like I said earlier, that floundering term is huge. It's like not knowing what it is that you really want to do and having a lack of direction. I have to really, really set the example of it's okay for mommy to be working on her fitness and getting her physique back after you and taking that time away from hanging out with you because this is important to me. And it's important for you to do those things when you get to be older.
If there's anybody watching this, and they're on the fence, they're scared. They're like, I'm not like that. I mean, I don't know if I can do it. I'm not anything like that. What would you say about booking a call with us and just reaching out?
I mean, if you don't take an opportunity on yourself, you're missing the point of what life is. Like you've got to take chances. You've got to put yourself out there and be vulnerable, because if you don't reach out, if you don't let anybody know, if you don't do the self-work, if you're not, you're going to be stagnant and you're going to be stuck. I think, and I struggled with this myself when I very first called you, I was like, do I need this? Is this something that I need? If I can answer yes to even just one thing, then I need to do it. I need to spend time on myself. I need to learn how to get there. So they need to ask themselves, what would my life be like if I didn't invest time in myself? And what would my life be like if I wanted to stay stagnant? What if I just stayed stuck here? What's my life going to look like? I can probably guarantee that 100% of them are going to not want that answer of getting stuck stagnant. So to me, it's just a no-brainer. I just feel like the time, the money, the investment is tenfold. You could take a program like this and throw $1 million on it and it'd be worth it. It's whole body healing. It's not just getting a big booty.
This is it. I've got a free training, CaseyShip.com/register. Be sure to grab that and then join my free Facebook group and just reach out. Struggle is not required. So hit me up, CaseyShip.com/register. Talk to you soon.